With Clash Royale adding a bunch of level 15 cards and being completely non-free to play, a lot of players have quit. But for the people that still are free to play and still play the game, I'm going to show you guys how to escape mid-ladder. I made this account about 2 weeks ago and I decided for this to be my free to play account. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is card levels in your deck. The first thing is to find a deck and max it out. Do not change your deck. Don't keep subbing in different cards because then all your cards are never going to be maxed out. Alright, so now it comes to the deck of your choice. You need a really good defensive deck that also has some sort of counter push that you can make with it. So I like to run Hog Rider with Fireball because you kind of need some spells. So I chose Hog Fireball for my first deck. And then I chose Log Bait as well just because that is my main deck on my main account. Obviously, play the deck that you're the best with, but some key things is you want really good defense. If you really want to push up easily, you need to put Infernal Tower in, you need to put Barbs, you need to have a building, and you need to have a bunch of spells for all the Scar Me, because every single deck in mid-ladder has a Scar Me, I believe, and you just want really solid defensive cards. So then once you have like 5 different defensive cards and also spells, 5 or 6 of those, then you want to add your win condition. It is mid ladder, so you could put 2 win conditions. Like I could substitute E-Spirit for a Hog Rider. If you don't know what a win condition is, it's pretty much like what the main card is in your deck. So your best offensive card, I would say, for pretty much every single win condition. So that's like Golem, Hog Rider, Goblin Barrel, stuff like that. Graveyard, you get it. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. But once you guys find the deck that meets all those requirements, don't change it. Practice with it. Make sure you like it. After you know you like it, then only upgrade that deck. Do not change decks. Do not change cards in the deck. Just stick with it and max it out. And now after you're done with that, step 1 is complete. And the next step is going to be upgrading your cards and how you want to actually upgrade them. Free to play. Gold can be hard to get, but you have some extra gold. Every 24 hours this resets, and you want to buy every single card that you're going to use in here. It's usually only like 500 gold or 1,000 max, or maybe 2,000. This made me upgrade so many of my cards super quick on my main account actually, so I really recommend doing that. And then next is going to be your chest rotation. So you always want to have a chest queued up, and then for example, if you're about to go to bed, that's when you want to queue the longer chest that takes longer to actually open, and all like the 4-hour chest or 3-hour chest. I don't really remember how long it takes, but you want to do those during the day so you can do multiple of them. Also, if you're good enough and your account is more maxed out, you can do League and you get a ton of rewards here. But if you're free to play and aren't that good at the game, you're probably not going to be able to get to Ultimate Champion. But if you are, you want to do League every single season. You don't have to push up because it's going to be tough to get top 10k depending on how low your cards are. But look at how many rewards are in here. And the most important thing in this is honestly the elite wild cards, because that's going to be important for later in the video. Alright, moving on to a clan. You want to find a clan that's way better than where you currently are. So I'm at 5,000 trophies right now. And if you go here, everyone in this clan is at like 9,000, 8,000. It's obviously not good, but if you're free to play, this is kind of where you're going to be at, around the 5 to 8,000 trophy range. You probably don't even play League or in ladder, so you don't have to worry about that. But the reason why you want to get in a clan, an active clan, is because see how many cards these guys requested? You guys can request cards, and it's really going to help you max out your account. And then whenever there's a global tournament, you can get these trade tokens and you can trade for cards. So I strongly recommend you guys doing that. And then if you guys take a look over here, every single day you guys can get 1,000 tokens. If you're wondering what that is, if you go to shop here, you can get gold, you can get elite wild cards, you can get so many different cards in the shop for free. You get 1,000 tokens per day just by playing 2 games. And then I would say like every other week or once a week, I would say there's challenges. Like for example, Love Sparks challenge. If you guys go here, look at how many tokens there are in here. It's actually insane. You guys have to play these. That's going to be so many free cards and gold and stuff. And if you go here, every season you need to save up for 10,000 shards so you guys can get the book of books. It's going to be there every single season. And then this is the best way to upgrade your cards and get the most gold, is the Grand Challenge. If you're not that good at the game, you're probably honestly not going to be able to do this, and you're just going to be wasting your gems, because gems are tough to get. But for 100 gems, you get 22,000 gold and 1,100 cards if you get 12 wins in the Grand Challenge. So if you guys are good enough, definitely 100% only do grand challenges to grind for. But if you're not that good at the game and also want to practice, you want to do classic challenges. You get not that many cards, but you get to unlock your masteries, which is the next thing I wanted to talk about. But also, it's going to give you practice to get better at the game. Don't do mega draft challenge, just do classic or grand challenges, depending on your skill level and how much gems you have. And then when it comes to upgrading your cards, do you see how many cards I have that could be upgraded, but I'm not going to upgrade them? The reason for that is because if you upgrade every single card that's able to be upgraded, you're going to run out of gold for your actual deck that you run. So this is my actual deck. I actually don't use this one. I kind of just threw it together randomly. This is the deck I've been using, and I only upgrade these cards. And once they get to higher levels, like if I add this to my log right now and upgrade it, it's going to cost like 50k or 40k. I'm not quite sure, but it's a lot of gold, and it's really tough to get gold in this trophy range. Also, every so often, Clash Royale does events and gives you free stuff. So, for example, if you guys go to the news, you guys can check this whenever you guys want. They announce free stuff. So, as you see, there's a community challenge right now, and you get free cards. You got to claim them in your shop every time they do that. As well as one time they gave away 1 point something million gold for free. Obviously, I made this account a few weeks ago, so I wasn't able to get it because that event was, I think, a year ago now. But I think the most important one, hopefully you guys didn't miss this, they actually gave away a free evolution for Valentine's Day. So I got the Evo Knight, thankfully, which is very helpful. And then the very last thing, which might be the most important, is masteries. So if you guys don't know what masteries are, once your cards are certain levels, you guys unlocked mastery challenges. And when you complete them, you get rewards. So if you want to check all of them, you guys can go here. And you also can go to collection, far right, and see all of your masteries. Every single time you complete a mastery challenge, the first set, you guys get a lot of cards. See, that's 100 Inferno Towers. That's a ton. And then you get gold. And then same as the other ones, like how much gold I'm going to get if I complete this. 150 gems, 200 cards. And yeah, you guys get the point. You guys need to grind your masteries. If you guys grind all of your masteries in like a classic challenge, which is right over here, you guys are going to be getting a lot of free cards, a lot of them. But now that I talked about which deck to pick, what cards you need in the deck, and the best way to upgrade and max your account out, now I'm just going to play some games and show you how I play in the play style I do, because there's a certain way you have to play to be able to push up, especially when you're under leveled. Right before I hop in the game too, you guys can come over here. Every time you level up, you do get a crown chest, so make sure to claim those too. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys how I play in my play style. Pretty much, you want to play very passively and defensively. I switched to this deck because it's actually a little bit lower level compared to my Hog Rider deck, so I want to make it as hard as possible for me. But some people are going to have very high level cards, so you really have to be careful. The biggest thing is you don't have to count elixir, you don't have to count cycle. You need to count how many cards they play so you know exactly what they have, because most of the time they're going to be playing some crazy deck, so you got to be really, really careful. But as you see, this guy goes Witch the bridge and then Wizard the other side. So these players are very bad at the game, I'm not going to lie. But you just have to be prepared to defend. So you can't play too aggressive until you know their complete deck. There's a video I made on how to reach Ultimate Champion. You guys need to watch that video too. I explain the best play style to reach that easily, and just how passive you want to play and when you want to counter push, stuff like that. So you make sure to go check that video out. But anyways, once you defend their big push, all their spam, then you're going to be up a ton of elixir. See, watch, after I defend this, I'm going to be up a ton of elixir, and I'm should get a ton of damage here. And that's pretty much how you want to play it until you know their full deck as well. But now that he played that the bridge, I can go Evo Knight and Goblin Barrel. And a lot of these players do not know how to defend correctly. So I should get a ton of damage here. Yeah, that's going to be so much damage. If my knight walked in front, that would have been the whole tower. Actually, it is the whole tower. So nice. Look at that. Just like that. I defended his push that he played at the bridge because they're going to spam you out. And then I just went in and took the whole tower. And I'm not going to princess the bridge here. I'm just going to princess down low. Prepare for a defense because, like I said, you do not know what these guys are playing. And they're going to be playing very aggressive. Yeah, he's not too happy right now. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll just commentate on some on the game. Why not? Just to show you how you need to play as well, I'm going to play another game with very under-leveled decks. So you guys can kind of see how I can beat these players even with very low-level cards. And honestly, all the way to 9K, it's pretty much the same. I know I'm at 5,400 right now, but the play style and their skill level is quite literally the same in my opinion. Yeah, this guy's a random freeze. What is this guy doing? See, he just plays E-Wiz at the bridge, and now I can counter push off this. I'm probably going to 3-crown him if I started going for his king tower. But yeah, that's pretty much the biggest tips. I'll just play my cannon in the middle here and E-Spirit all the way up high. You don't have to do all that crazy stuff. You don't have to count cycle. You don't have to count elixir. You don't have to do any of that in this trophy range and in this skill range. All you have to do is play defensively, have a good deck, and don't be dumb. Don't just spam 20 elixir at the bridge, you know? So yeah, but yeah, this guy can't win from here, so that's pretty much game. So I'll switch decks to show you guys how I play when I'm even more underleveled, but yeah. All right, we're in the next game against Marcus. This will be the last game of the video. You guys kind of understand now what to do. See, he just plays a Prince of the Bridge first play. Wow, and a Magic Archer. So I need to Fireball that. If I went in, I pretty much would have just lost. And my Fireball doesn't even kill his Magic Archer. That's crazy. So I got a shot. Oops. Whatever. He's only one King Tower higher than me, but that honestly doesn't matter. It just depends on what level their cards are. Okay, this guy goes Mega Knight the Bridge, so I'm gonna put my Knight and a Firecracker, and then now I can go in because he just wasted his Mega Knight. And also, a lot of these players actually have Skarmies, so you gotta be ready for that. Skeleton Army is pretty bad, but people use it. I don't know why, but they do. So I'm just gonna put my guards down low for this Valkyrie, and I can Hog Rider with this. I'll do it right now, and he has to defend this, and they don't defend properly, so he's going to either overcommit or take a bunch of damage, or both. Yeah, he plays his Skarmy late. I can just log, and there goes his tower pretty much, just like that. I defended his crazy push, and then I took most of his tower. Oh, he has a Goblin Barrel. That's in the back, so I can play my guards. People might not know the barrel placement, so you might have to defend it with something else, but I knew that was in the back, so pretty easy defense there. And I can just Fireball this Magic Archer. I'm actually not going to, though, because he might place something in front. So I'm just going to wait a second. I don't think he has enough for Mega Knight. Yeah, okay, he plays that. I'm just going to put my Fireball down low, and I'm just going to log. And I just have to eat the rest of the damage. Actually, I can put my E-Spirit. So maybe just one shot. Hopefully it's not two. Okay, nice. Only one. And he could play a Goblin Barrel. So I'm going to have to play my guards. You can full counter a Goblin Barrel with guards. So let's just see what he does, though. And the reason why I'm not going to play a Hog Rider here is because I know he has a Mega Knight. Yep, perfect. There you go, just like that. I'll Firecracker the back, and I can just put my Evolved Knight on his Mega Knight. And now he doesn't have it in cycle for what the push I'm about to make. And I can guards to block the Prince from hitting my Evolved Knight. And I can just cycle a log too. And I'm still not going in. I'm just defending because he's going to overwhelm me if I don't. And now I can go in with a Hog Rider because I have two Firecrackers down, and he's not back to Mega Knight. Okay, he is now, but he shouldn't have enough Elixir right away. Yeah, he has to play his Skarmy. I'll put my Knight to protect these Firecrackers. I'm also going to log E-Spirit up high, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this kind of helped you out. For all the free-to-play players out there, I really do respect you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if this helped you guys out or you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.